Just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, the sight we've seen. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now, Just 18, little black brother with a dream, that's face and place in the dive on the regime that made it seem like I was never part of the team, but I was David. Never let a real dream, but just was bigger than most, bigger than me. Couldn't see the just the real, just the relevant post and agree. They say I was better than most, cause I was working at the time, and don't they hate some shining now. Shock like lightning and make the smiling the face excitement. See, I was told that's my race, and now I'm telling them that really I'm just 18. Dream, flow, excitement. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, excitement. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now, Just 18, started at 16 with a dream so big, no self-esteem. He's just 18, started at 16. He won't make it, but we have to watch him though. So I'm just 18, now I'm getting bigger than ever. I'm better and better and ready to take it whatever. I could throw, cause it took 5 years of pressure and there were ties to sever so many lines to just grow to a place where the people know that my words don't play. And until that day, I'll rap this way, practice so they see my display of a team they claim that will rap this way. And it was true, but I dreamt time may be the best, and the rest of the words I prayed. I said that I'm just 18, started at 16 with a dream so big, no self-esteem. I'm just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, the sight of the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now, Just 18. Just 18. Just 18. Seem just 18, boy with a dream, in love with the flow, with the sight on the scene. Not many know what it's like to be seen, but I'm getting to know now. Yeah.
A wonderful scene here at Wembley. An ocean of fans descending upon the stadium for what promises to be an absolutely riveting FA Cup final. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson. And we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It is Manchester City taking on Manchester United.
Well, Derek, as a youngster growing up, this was the day that every young footballer dreamt of. Playing in the FA Cup final, walking out in front of 100,000... tingle to my spine, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
Number 15, Erling Haaland, and number 1, Raheem Sterling.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. And this confrontation is underway. Bruno Fernandes. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Well, couldn't keep it. And intercepted it. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Crossing opportunity. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Crisp tackling. Haaland. Sterling has it. De Bruyne. Rodri. Must be. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Short corner it is. De Bruyne. Well, tremendous block. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Keen to take it short here. Rodri. The cut back. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
De Bruyne. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Harvey Barnes. Well, United had the ball, but not anymore.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and they're playing really well and creating chances.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, there's the goal that gives City the lead in the final. Will it prove to be decisive? So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Aaron Cresswell. Now Brozovic. Paul Pogba. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Wan-Bissaka. Now Pogba. And this is Brozovic. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, inching towards the break, and City in front here. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your assessment.
What a chance this is, Derek.
And the keeper more than equal to it. Short corner favoured. Haaland. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Lindelöf. Now Brozovic. Domenico Berardi. Cresswell with it. Lindelöf now. Brozovic. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Crossing possibilities. Pogba. Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive. Now the managers will now deliver. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Haaland. De Bruyne now. Mendy. Erling Haaland. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. De Bruyne. Oh, a goal! As they forge ahead on this massive occasion. Feel the passion. So they're playing once more. Can Manchester United elicit a response? Bruno Fernandes. Berardi has it. Well, totally confused his opponent. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, there is nothing quite like...
Oh, he's through and goal here, Derek.
Rodri. De Bruyne now. And return to De Bruyne. Well, flinging himself at it. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Playing it short. Sterling. And back with Rodri. De Bruyne. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. De Bruyne. Giving it a try. No way through. Haaland. Sterling. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Well, they fancy a short one. Sterling has it. No danger now. He's given us away. Bruno Fernandes. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United taking on Chelsea. He has time to play it over. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Kevin De Bruyne. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Could be a goal! And that is going to be that. Name on the trophy for certain. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well, beating his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, as we get close to hearing the final whistle, Manchester City dominant. Manchester City excellent.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Rashford! Terrific save. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. Well, they really need this. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yep, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of...
Killing your idols is a chore, and it's such a bore, 'cause I don't need them anymore. So, maybe if you just got some guts, we kill them with 1,000 cuts, and say we did it out of love. So save your breath, give a little of what you have left. Do they know something I don't? Is it easier when you don't have to count to 10, when you don't have to pretend? I want to know that feeling. Is it easier when you don't have to start again, when you don't want to make amends? I want to know that feeling. Good girls don't cry, and good girls don't lie, and good girls justify, but I don't. Good girls don't die, and good girls stay alive, and good girls satisfy, but I won't. They tell me up on revenge. I cut my teeth on weaker men. I won't apologize again. And I never had a taste for liars, or the uniquely uninspired, 'cause I don't need to be desired. Is it easier when you don't have to count to 10, when you don't have to pretend? I want to know that feeling. Is it easier when you don't have to start again, when you don't want to make amends? I want to know that feeling. Good girls don't cry, and good girls don't lie, and good girls justify, but I don't. Good girls don't die, and good girls stay alive, and good girls satisfy, but I won't. No, I won't. Killing your idols is a chore, and it's such a bore, but we don't need them anymore. We don't need them anymore. and talk smack about me. She be telling you things, you come home and act like I'm starting these things. She be pushing buttons, when you come you don't ask and start defending. When you tell her no bang go bad, this thing mean I am ending. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal.
She can go round, round, take you out back. Driving in the front seat, lying out flat. Once you go down, down, won't get away. Let you fall down, 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 down. She can go round, round, take you out back. Driving in the front seat, lying out flat. Once you go down, down, won't get away. Let you fall down, 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 down.
She can go down, down, down to the dark place deep in my mind. Girl, you're the witch, I swear it on God, don't you ruin my life.
You just act hard when I'm feeling lockjaw, cause you know I won't bite. Dreaming of you phone in the brings a tear to my eye. Oh, which
She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to
she can
deal.
go round, round, take you out back. Driving in the front seat, lying out flat. Once you go down, down, won't get away. Let you fall down, 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 down. She can go round, round, take you out back. Driving in the front seat, lying out flat. Once you go down, down, won't get away. Let you fall down, 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 down.
You don't listen to me. All you know is protecting that little. Starting now, let me say, if I see her, she better not talk to me. You don't listen to me. All you know is protecting that little. Starting now, let me say, if I see her, she better not talk to me. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Stuart Robson. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, what a night, Derek. Two great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium, and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
Look at the starting 11 today. Wojciech Szczęsny stands between the posts. Rafael Guerreiro starts with Danilo in the fullback positions. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with three forwards listed from the beginning. Rodri. Well, the attack looks promising. Chance here. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Going short. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Well, not many would debate the point that Erling Haaland is a joy to watch whenever he's out there on the pitch. But what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, he comes alive around the box. He's so good at backing into defenders, rolling away from them, and then getting off his shots quickly. He's so difficult to mark, and that's why he's their leading goal scorer.
We're getting the ball forward. Artur. Dybala. Artur. Sends it back. Can he open them up here? Well, time just challenged magnificently. De Bruyne. Mendy has it. This looks promising. Oh, he's really opened them up here. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
How about the short corner? De Bruyne. Well, flinging himself at it. Short corner taken. Haaland. And it's Ruben Dias. Still passing it around with authority. Will it happen for them? Well, tremendous block. Dybala. Really getting stuck in.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Haaland! In it goes! Manchester City strike first in the Champions League final. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. De Ligt. Dybala. Locatelli with it. Bonucci. Artur. Doughty defending to win the ball back. De Bruyne. Rodri. Walker now. City move it forward with purpose. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And Sterling has it. Brilliantly blocked. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Weston McKennie. It's with Dybala. Dybala. Really well played pass. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. This looks interesting. Haaland. Haaland! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. And with that, the first half draws to a close. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Bonucci. Locatelli. Dybala. Dusan Vlahovic. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Vlahovic. Oh, managing to beat him. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Not out of the woods yet. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Dybala. Dusan Vlahovic. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, just a rebuke rather than a caution, Stuart.
Well, it's not a bad tackle, and the referee's got that right.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though.
Well, what a goal that would have been. Surprised he took it on, to be honest. Long way out, but oh so close.
Now can they make something happen? Just cutting off the supply. Going well. Oscar. Well, there to intercept.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so...
Stuart, they've got to score! And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit. Hit that with power rather than going for placement. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Bernardo Silva. It did look on for them, but not to be. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, no luck keeping possession. Holland. Rodri. Locatelli. Not an especially strong challenge. Just a bit too high with that attempt. Pressing high to win the ball. Silva. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they keep it going? Chance here. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Full-time, Manchester City, Champions League winners.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Manchester City.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so
There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. Without a heart, how on earth do you stay alive? I had a heart, but the second you changed your mind, the heart didn't break, it ceased to exist. I never found another one that couldn't use pain to replace it, and that's the reason I stopped listening to the music you listen to. But I still look at all your photos, so what's the use? I can do any little thing that I want to do, but there's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. I kissed all our mates to procrastinate the pain. Then I felt ashamed, so I kissed them all again. I tried to play dumb, I tried to stay numb, but that just spent my depression. I get too for medication, and that's the reason that I stopped listening to the music you listen to. But I still look at all your photos, so what's the use? I can do any little thing that I want to do, but there's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. I tried to change your mind, but changed myself instead. I tried to find a God in books I read. Philosophies and poetries could never fill the void inside of me. I stayed alive only to prove to me that I can live without you. I can breathe the air in places you have never been, to shine for people you will never meet. But a single light inside of me died when you picked somebody prettier than me to fill the hole I left inside of you. I stopped listening to the music you listen to, but I still look at all your photos, so what's the use? I can do any little thing that I want to do, but there's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you.
Any kind of smoke, man, gliding, gliding, man, gliding. Any kind of war, man, gliding, gliding, gliding. On guard to my death, me not care. The dirt I've done, me not care. If I me not care. You know, must spark anywhere, anyhow. How many missions wanna cheat, don't care. See the rise of a shooting star. Living la vida a loca, so I must feed them the loca. Because you school face for me, you're bad. Because you talk to me, you shoot. High energies, body head top loose. I guide me, I don't follow no rules. I pipe that, hold that God to the death for me. Snakes in the grass scheming. I'm trying to take off heads, you're weak, that's why you pre them things. Self-conscious, brother, you need to love yourself for something. Gliding, you know, gliding, 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 gliding. Any kind of sport, man, gliding. Any kind of war, man, gliding. For their money, I'm gliding. Hey, girl, move your back, stay grinding. Any kind of sport, man, gliding. Any kind of war, man, gliding. For their money, I'm gliding. Gliding, gliding.
Can't be, don't get stressed, just look to the sky and say, no, I'm blessed. It's an eye for an eye and I ain't blind yet. And I'm coming from a place where they don't give up. I say raggo, give gal, glide how I glide when I'm missing ammo. She want no, cause the rape run out. And I come 8 times, she is wine when I does her. In a war, crocodile, see her later. Born in the war, got for a hater. Get one in nurture, not in my nature. Always been a walker with a liquor flavor. You're from where I'm from, then you're on what I'm on.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And getting ready to bring you this World Cup group stage match. It's Wales, and they take on Spain.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Oyarzabal! Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save. Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
James. Ampadu. It is a decent-looking attack here. Could be. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. And over comes the corner. Not quite spot on with that one. An example of how to press. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game
That he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
A real struggle to contain him. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And that's a corner. Over it comes. Well, no problems defensively. Wilson. Lost possession. Gerard Moreno. This is Thiago. Not the pass he had in mind. Kiefer Moore. Roberts. Dangerous looking attack. It looks promising. He's protecting it well. Now can they make something happen? Wilson. Defended well.
Well, it was a close call, but the fans are not happy with that decision.
Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Ethan Ampadu. Roberts. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And Thiago. Can he convert? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A super tackle and they've won possession.
Well, the stats don't lie. Spain haven't dictated the play so far, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Real chance. And another one. Two quick goals. Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Harry Wilson. Allen with it. Dummett. Ampadu. Roberts. Joe Rodon. Ethan Ampadu. Read it well. Moreno. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, he's through here. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Marcos Llorente. The ball with Rodri. Moreno. Thiago. And now Rodri. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Harry Wilson. Roberts. Now with Wilson. Joe Rodon. Joe Allen. James. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Ramos. Carvajal. Here's Ramos. Rodri. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Marcos Llorente. And here's Gerard Moreno. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Carvajal. And here's Gerard Moreno. Gaia. They've given it away. And space for the cross. Oyarzabal. This is Thiago. Llorente. Very comfortable when in possession. Well, they get the ball once more. Now can they counter clinically? Moore. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oh, they've lost it. Five minutes left. I must say, this looks promising. Moore. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And now it is truly final. The match is over. It is a decent looking attack here.
What about when no one watches? Do you like yourself when you don't have your phone? Will you still pretend you're happy? What you gonna do when your followers gone? Maybe you will see the world in a different light of day. Maybe you will feel no stress when you don't care what people say. No pressure what to post, living life how it's supposed. Feeling good, no need to pose. I saw a pretty girl with my own eyes, not through a screen, and she was more than 2D, if you know what I mean. I started thinking with my own mind, not through machines, and ever since I made that change, the world is smiling at me. It felt like it felt like pretend you're happy? What you gonna do when your followers gone? Oh no! All the places we could go when we're not stuck in a zone. How are we free when we let algorithms take control? Tell me how we supposed to vibe when your life is your device. Let me give you some advice. Go see a pretty girl with your own eyes, not through a screen, cause it's more clear than HD with no glass in between. I started thinking with my own mind, not through machines. And ever since I made that change, the world is smiling at me. It feel like in my brain is kinda stupid. Sometimes I get why people lose it. I wonder if they couldn't show it, would they even do it? Would you even do it? I guess we're about to find out now. What about when no one watches? Do you like yourself when you don't have your phone? Do you? Will you still pretend you're happy? What you gonna do when your followers gone? When your followers gone? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do when your followers gone? When your followers gone? You got no likes, no DMs, it's not going down. What about when no one watches? Do you like yourself when you don't have your phone? Will you still pretend you're happy? What you gonna do when your followers gone? When your followers gone?
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you, this World Cup group stage game. It's Spain up against Portugal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And Thiago has a go. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. And Portugal get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? Carvajal. Thiago now. What's he going to do from this position? An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Pedro Gonçalves. And space to exploit, maybe. How about the cross? He must finish! Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Delivered into the box. Clattered away. And making his move inside. Palinha. Andrés Silva. And intercepting it. Carvajal. The ball with Rodri. Marcos Llorente. Asensio. He cuts it back. And reading it absolutely superbly. Andrés Silva. And taken away. Can he do it? Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, threat over for now. André Silva. Portugal looking dangerous. Jota. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. He's using his strength to good effect. Attending to his defensive chores.
Well, the stats don't lie. Spain haven't dictated the play so far, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Moreno. Joao Cancelo. And Palhinha with it. Bernardo Silva. André Silva with it. Silva. Rodri. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, a short corner here. That is that for the first half here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Rodri. Gaia. Marcos Llorente. You can sense the threat is there. Well, a lot to like about Gerard Moreno's first half performance. Interested to get your take.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal...
Well, they could finish here, Stuart. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Well, a second goal for them here. Good control under pressure. Pressing high to win the ball. Can't miss, surely. And somehow kept out by De Gea. So making the substitution now. Corner kick played in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And cleared away. Carvajal. Dani Olmo with it. Potential danger here. Moreno. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. André Silva. Oh, that's a really good run. André Silva. And this would reduce the deficit. Bernardo Silva on target and has scored. And they get the ball rolling again. The tails are up as far as Portugal are concerned. Laporte. 20 minutes remaining. Rodri. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Yeah. Dani Olmo. And unable to keep the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. He's managed to get in behind. And a textbook interception. And room now out on the wing. Llorente. And he read it well defensively. Bruno Fernandes. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. But they dealt with the threat posed. 5 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes. And Palhinha with it. Diogo Jota. Just cutting off the supply. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. So one... This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over. And there it is, the final whistle.
Only get one life from brother, we know that it's not a long ride. Tell them better recognize gold when they see a G. Been reflecting, man, I know what they see in me. Made in his image, so I'm close to a deity. Raised on a block though, still I've been hustling like there's free of me. Big wave, rocking a boat like an Elias scene. Dark rings, getting no sleep, couldn't be a dream. Still up in the nightlight, and I got a goal in my eyesight. Tell them I don't know what a life like. Never been, never fold in my lifetime. Oh, still up in the nightlight, and I got a goal in my eyesight. Tell them I don't know what a life like. Never been, never fold in my lifetime. Till I see a bright light. Complete, coming for the flowers, man, already rose out the concrete. These are goals now, they're not dreams. I can't ever let them put my reality in a box, G. Even when I'm having a day, it's unsweet, wobbly, caught in a crosshead. Clean toast up, cutting the bread now, we got eat. Only ever did it for the top team. Still up in the nightlight, and I got a goal in my eyesight. Tell them I don't know what a life like. Never been, never fold in my lifetime. Oh, still up in the nightlight, and I got a goal in my eyesight. Tell them I don't know what a life like. Never been, never fold in my lifetime. Till I see a bright light.
And I said I'd be a spaceship pilot, but my life's a little different when I look around. Hey, yeah, you remember the time we said that the city was yours and mine? Hey, yeah, you remember the time we forget the world and distract the sky? We said that the city was yours and mine. Hey, yeah, you remember the time we forget the world and distract the sky.
So crazy.
I just wanted some more, what of a twist? Think I didn't take risks to get to this sitch, don't take the I've been scummy, I admit I did what I did, but I deserve this. That's why the popped at 6. I know hollow out by the evening. I used to think I'm just dreaming. I just wanted some more, what of a twist? Think I didn't take risks to get to this sitch, don't take the Don't do it. I've been scummy, I admit I did what I did, but I deserve this. That's why the popped at 6.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have a very intriguing match to bring you, this World Cup round of 16 tie. It's Spain up against Norway.
Yes, Derek, we're getting to the business end now. Just 16 teams remain. Who can hold their nerve and book a place in the quarter-finals? We're 90 minutes from finding out. It should be a great game.
But really sticking to their task defensively. Matthias Norman. Making progress. Holland. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Gerard Moreno. Moreno. Now Parejo. And showing fine vision. Moreno. Tremendous block. Holland. This looks promising. Disappointing pass. Pedro Porro. Moreno. Useful looking ball. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Moreno must take the lead here. Tremendous block. Silva. Here's Marco Asensio. Parejo. Jordi Alba. Teammate available. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. On and on he goes, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. David Silva. Asensio. On to Carvajal. Moreno. Defended well. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. David Silva. Here is Marco Asensio. Parejo. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Parejo. Here's Marco Asensio. Oh, great defending. And he did well to cut it out.
Well, there it is. As expected, Spain have controlled most of the ball so far. But in terms of creating chances, they've been well below their normal standards. Unless that changes quickly, it's going to be a really
Oh,
frustrating...
Stewart, an opportunity. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Matthias Norman. Now Mitsjö. Norman. And the manager as well. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Nordveit. Frederik Björkan. Norman. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Rodri. Moreno. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Struggling to keep the ball. Matthias Norman. Holland. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Carvajal. And here's Gerard Moreno. Rodri. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Holland. We're getting the ball forward. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Marco Asensio. Koke with it. Parejo. And now they have the ball back. Twenty minutes remaining. Østigård. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But they dealt with the threat posed. Sends it back. Now their hopes rise as they win a corner. Over it comes. And the header just over the crossbar. Pedro Porro. And here's Gerard Moreno. Koke. Moreno. Silva. Oh, a vital interception. Pedersen. 10 minutes to go. Alexander Sørloth. And he read it well, intercepting it. A chance maybe from the wide position. He has time to play it over. Fruitful looking attack. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! So 2-0 now. Nordveit. Alexander Sørloth. A delicious piece of skill. Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Haaland. It could be up for grabs. And that's it, the final whistle.
Não foco, sem me perder. Tentando entender o que pode ser. Depois de tudo que fiz pra sobreviver, desperto antes do amanhecer. Mas um dia ninguém vai saber. Vou pagar pra ver. Meu bolso pesa, eu sei fazer render. Sei fazer render. Eles não percebem quanto eu posso caminhar. Muito sem se importar. Já fui e nem posso esperar. Ei, não consigo parar. Já faz um tempo que eu ando por aqui. Tanta gente querendo me ver subir. Vem ver como eu tô bem. Aceita que eu tô bem. Que sorte que eu vou lá. Tô pronta pra decolar. Tô na subida e ainda vou subir. Mais vida ensina. Atente-se aos sinais. Só observe e vai. Observo agora. Só observe e vai. Só observe e vai. Tão cedo me acostumei. Sem medo me adaptei. Tudo como imaginei. Por onde passei eu sei. Eu tô em outro plano na visão. Poucos entendem qual é a visão. Veja esses se contradizendo enquanto se perdem por likes. Colecionadores de dislikes. Fábrica de gerar incapaz. E ninguém faz. Já faz um tempo que eu ando por aqui. Tanta gente querendo me ver subir. Vem ver como eu tô bem. Aceita que eu tô bem. Que sorte que eu vou lá. Tô pronta pra decolar.
Sat with my head down. While she's driving us to top town. And talking about a breakdown. I bet she's saying oh she's good now. Tell me why I feel like this. Tell me why I feel like this.
One man the focus of attention. 3 goals in 3 games, a nightmare for opposing defenders. This is EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you this World Cup quarter-final. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, these two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be...
Surely! Rodri. And here's Gaia. Untidy in possession. Here's the lineup for Spain. David De Gea starts in goal. Carvajal starts with Gaia in the fullback positions. Marco Asensio plays with Oyarzabal in the wide areas. And the main striker for this match is Gerard Moreno. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Chance to take the lead. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, the attack looks promising. And disappointing for the players on the centre that it didn't reach them. Being pressed hard. Moreno. Moreno. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Vitaly Buyalski. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Marco Asensio to feed it through. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
And he read it well. Vitaly Buyalski won it back. Rodri. Moreno. This looks promising. It has to be. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And the danger is averted.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a 1-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Opportunity, Moreno. Defensive excellence there. Carvajal. A very effective challenge put in. Vitaly Buyalski. Stepanenko. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. The cross played over, and work to do defensively. And behind it's gone for a corner. And the problem not completely solved. And the whistle is sounded for... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Mikola Shaparenko. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Couldn't keep it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And you need your defender to take charge. Moreno. Rodri. Giving it a try. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Short corner favoured. Oyarzabal. The crossbar got in the way. And still a chance. And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Chance to cross. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. And they're making a change.
Well, Spain have controlled the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only a matter of time before they get another.
It should be. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So 2-0 now. Went in strongly to win the ball. Moving into the advanced position. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Great effort to keep that one in play. He could pick out a teammate. Stepanenko. Good looking ball. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Trying to deliver it accurately. And it's come off the keeper. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Trying to pick out a teammate. It's not a particularly good corner there. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Krivtsov. Well, visionary passing. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Stepanenko. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And that will be a corner. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Who can they pick out? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Laporte. And so into the final 5 minutes. And does well to keep it in play. Possession given away, unfortunately. Stepanenko. Cuts it back. Read it well. Stepanenko. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys.
Finally made some time for me. I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm jiggy, I'm sweet. I'm chasing my dreams, you're aggy with me. Cause I didn't fit in the mold of your schemes. I'm reckless enough to go spend all my Ps, but cautious enough to invest in my dreams. The vision, the board, the flying abroad, the Gucci, the Prada, you're lost in the source. I'm lost in the stew, I'm lost in the concept of fixing a identity crisis for me and my crew. We're black and we're British and African too, but so far removed. I'd like to go back to my mother's land. I'd like mental peace and up under.
funny feeling deep in my stomach. Ain't nobody laughing. I think the joke's on me. Feel it in my bones, feel it in my soul, feel it in my spirit. No, I shouldn't put it all on me. If I do, cancelled if I don't. Either way, I'm wrong. I'm just trying to get this weight off me. Didn't have a half, so I took a quarter, sipping holy water while I listen to hypocrisy. There's a war going on outside. Nobody see it but me. There's a war going on outside. Nobody see it but me. Still don't watch the news, no, cause my ain't shit. So be careful what you say for views. Tried to talk about it, tried to walk around it, tripping, now I'm drowning. And my aura got them ocean blues. Felt like I'm above it until it's my cousin, and I gotta tell his mama what I did not do. Why when he with you? Am I that removed? Am I just confused? I don't make the rules, they make me. There's a war going on outside. Nobody see it but me. There's a war going.
And then there were four. Both teams have dazzled and delighted us throughout. But who will make it to the World Cup final? Stay tuned, we're live next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're about to bring you a very big occasion indeed, the semi-final of the World Cup. It's Greece, and they take on Spain.
Well, what an occasion this should be, Derek. Two excellent teams, two top coaches, a great atmosphere, and 90 minutes away from a place in the cup final. It should be a classic.
And fired against the crossbar.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Moreno, an incisive pass, and that would have been quite the early boost for them.
Well, it may be early in the game, Derek, but that chance has to be taken. It's a poor finish.
Well, so much to like about Gerard Moreno and his overall game. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Well, a textbook interception. Danny Olmo. Danger here as he runs at them. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Bouchalakis. Siovas on the ball. On attacking possibilities. Siovas. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Giakoumakis. Not a good pass. Moreno. The ball with Rodri. Moreno. Llorente. Just cutting off the supply. Asensio. Llorente. Really vital interception. Kostas Manolas. Oh, showing excellent vision. He's in position. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Carvajal. Here is Marco Asensio. Gerard Moreno. Oh, good use of the ball. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Yorios Yakumakis. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. And a throw-in it's going to be. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Llorente. And back with Rodri. And up for grabs off the keeper. And he did what he had to do defensively. Can they square the game? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, not great from the keeper. Llorente. Moreno. Llorente. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. So a throw in here. Could play it in. Opportunity to take the lead. Defensive excellence there. Mavropanos. Siovas on the ball. Anastasios Bakasetas. An alert intervention. Masouras. On the ball, Georgios Masouras. Mavropanos. Androutsos now. Anastasios Bakasetas. On the ball, Georgios Masouras. Still passing it around with authority. Good-looking ball. Must take the lead here. Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Gaia. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? No problems at all for the keeper. No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Llorente. Silva. Can they convert? And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, not hard to read that pass. Marcos Llorente. It did look on for them, but not to be. Yorios Yakumakis. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Asensio could go ahead. Couldn't quite hang on. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Rodri. Unable to keep the ball that time.
Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it. What a save. Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Now he must favour the cross. In position. And a goal! How important could that be in the story of this semi-final? Wild celebrations! Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And into an attacking position, it's not too late for them. Silva. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Could be dangerous. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And the referee's whistle, the home fans are thrilled because they can now...
Hi, baby, do you wanna be mine? Maybe we can see the seaside. Wanna kick it with you. I can't even lie. Cupid hit me with a bullseye. Hit hard, so I wanted to cry. Girl, I wanna be with you. I wanna pick you up. Picnics in the back of my pickup truck. Got drinks and movies and snacks for us. Your neck like Dracula, like I need some blood with some of your love. We can live forever. You don't ever got to run. Hi, baby, do you wanna be mine? Maybe we could see the seaside. Wanna kick it with you. I can't even lie. Cupid hit me with a bullseye. Hit hard, so I wanted to cry. Girl, I wanna be with you. It's getting late, what you wanna do? It's already half past 2. And baby girl, just to tell the truth, I don't really like the sky color blue. With that said, who you on the phone when you type in? Is your man at home? Y'all be fighting. Girl, you need something new. And I said, hi, baby, do you wanna be mine? Maybe we can see the seaside. Wanna kick it with you. I can't even lie. Cupid hit me with a bullseye. Hit hard, so I wanted to cry. Girl, I wanna be with you.
Pull up 20 deep. Bring the party to you. Got me weak. Don't make it have to choose. Take me back. I remember. So I wanna go back. It's that feeling. Said take me back. I can hear the rhythm call to me. Know you seek your answers. In a doubtful place. Know you need defenses. It's a nice erase. I said take me back. That's why I say I know you in my own list. That's what I say. The Billie Jean fever, no freezer. Pants off that creaser, he's a, she's a. Make it call Jesus. Make it fall Jesus. You know I'm with the Jesus. You see me like Jesus. Said take me back. I remember. So I wanna go back. Wanna go back. Is this where we belong? Too strong. Still looking long. Still for so long. Feeling so right. Vibing the night. Bumping the night. I dropped through the night. As in my own. The custom Lambo. The custom Bambo. The custom Famo. The custom Lambo. I know. Why you coming at me with the flow? No. I made dough. Why you slapping at me like the flow? Girl, you wanna know? I bet you really wanna know. Can't stand me, can't blame me, can't handle me, no. I'm so far away now. Now to the party. So far away now. Ain't naughty. Now she up to me, up to me. To the left, she looking on the right. Said take me back.
that feeling.
Oh my God, I see the faces of my baby, low and sweet and Lord, I need some commas, make it got dollars, yeah, big amount. All these prayers and by going up, they don't even need a nose rap to be blowing up. Guess I should be dropping lines like commas, make it got dollars, yeah, big amount. All these pants and by going up, they don't even need a nose rap to be blowing up. Guess I should be dropping lines like commas, make it got dollars, yeah, big amount. All these pants and by going up, they don't even need a nose rap to be blowing up. Guess I should be dropping lines like commas, make it got dollars, yeah, big amount. All these pants and by going up, they don't even need a nose rap to be blowing up. Guess I should be dropping lines like. Them Gucci, Louis, bands. I don't give a about no stupid brand. Got his own style for the modeling. Baby mama can't stop with a cuddling. Work that, till it's red. That's what she does.
Peace, peace, peace. Aye. Yeah, we come in peace, peace, peace. Aye. From the west to the east, north to the south, in the belly of the beast. Aye. 1, 2, 2. Aye, feels like. Aye. They'll be sitting, watch the sky turning ever grey. Black and white, watching money leading men astray. Falling in and out of light as the heavens spray. Aye. We mix them with the lemonade. Aye, trying to counteract them. Used to laugh when I said it made my belly ache. My belly ached every day, yo, it never changed. I wasn't ready for the grave. But I was ready to be paid. Trust, I know we're never getting saved. 24 mixed race, living 12 years a slave. My grandfather getting knuckled by the pepper spray. More fire bricks to riot like a renegade. Seeing him setting fire to rain as the letters fade. No doubt I was raised out the south. Tell your ex-boyfriend to keep my name out his mouth. I've been in and out to drag the pain out the house. Being brave, something proud, say my name, I'm a bow.
Here comes the time in everyone's life when you have to fall in love once or twice.
It never really feels like back when I thought I'd never touch the motherland. Because my skin's a different colour to them other band. But still they're calling me the coloured man. So you can find me in a straight peanut butter jam. Sticky, make a finger snap like a rubber band. We expand like a grand in another hand. Melts like butter in the pan as the others ran. But me got stuck around, no doubt, pull the finger out, flabber in the ground. Down south, know what I'm about, just another clown. Red snout, running at the mouth in another town. Drown. When everyone was in the same place. And we were stuck up in that same race, same face, listening to beats with the same taste. Ways, but now my beats come from LA. California, king of the streets, kicking like Pele. You see that dip in the ground, it's bad soil, it's LC, mad live, it's mad loyal.
Here comes the time in everyone's life
it's mad loyal.
when you have to fall in love once or twice.
LA to LC, to LOA.
Walking with you along, daring to dream, to hope. October sky, we try. What can we do? But wait. But I'm telling you, gotta get some way for the morning comes. Yeah, yeah, we gotta get some way
just like me. You wanna dance, I wanna lead. Sleight of the hand that you never seen. You wanna dance, you know.
Don't see, told me keep shining in the streets and we're still wildin'. Only peace, only violence, no violence. In the sun where I'm highest, melanin biased. Dumb iron made, darkest shade while she cleans my braids. Skin don't fade and I'm still not phased by your magazine praise. We just wanna be great in these African jeans. All I want's my kids to have some nepotism. All I want's my wealth to have some repetition. Call my humble son and tell him that's the mission. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Yeah. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Yeah. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Yeah. 9 a.m. choice of fan playing. Just a little man in your Mercedes Benz. So amazing how you raised this bad kid to a man in a whole different land. Girl, you made it. I don't wanna keep you waiting, no. I just thank you for your patience. Slumber looking, we can make this go again, again, and again. We can make this go again, again, and again. We can make this go. All I want's my kids to have some nepotism. All I want's my wealth to have some repetition. Call my humble son and tell him that's the mission. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Yeah. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Yeah. Tell him that's the vision. Yeah. Tell him that's the mission. Son of an immigrant, to my unborn son, to my unborn daughter, tell her that's the mission, yeah. Are you crazy? All I ever hear is people talking about how bad nepotism, you know how badly I want some nepotism in my life?
Skeletons. I've been going out of my mind. way too much adrenaline, hold the line. I heard a little bump in the night. Although it's good on paper, on occasion we collide, we collide. I'm finding it hard to pass the time without you. You spell it all out in black and white. I'm down, you've got something dark that I like, but I can't quite put my pinky on it. Got a good appetite for a bad reputation, but I don't wanna be just another one of your skeletons. 6 feet deep like could have been so sweet, bro. Fasten your seatbelts, call the police when I start to believe it. Everybody round here's got, everybody round here's got. One at a time they all appear. Your cards close to your chest, you tell me that it's all for the best. Just rumours from losers, what I don't know can't hurt me, I guess. I feel the need to question your past, like how many exes you've had. Our future's all kombucha, but we never trust the weather forecast. I'm finding it hard to pass the time without you. You spell it all out in black and white. I'm down, you've got something dark that I like, but I can't quite put my pinky on it. Got a good appetite for a bad reputation, but I don't wanna be just another one of your skeletons. 6 feet deep like could have been so sweet, bro. Skeletons. Fasten your seatbelts, call the police when I start to believe it. Skeletons. Everybody round here's got skeletons. Everybody round here's got skeletons. One at a time they all appear. But I don't wanna be just another one of your skeletons. You're 6 feet deep like could have been so sweet, bro. Better fasten your seatbelts, call the police when I start to believe it. Everybody round here's got, everybody round here's got, everybody round here's got skeletons.
Money coming in, you know, so I can say no when I feel like it's my dream, you know. So I decide how I live my life. No greedy, bro. I'm not greasy, no. Too easy, bro. So that's why I don't. I love the ratchet things, right to change and never will. I love the models, but they're always trying to be too cool. Let's be honest, I'm the hardest here. Got the mileage, but check the numbers here.
rose could be rose gold. I just demonstrate greatness they cannot show. No new friends can't be welcomed in my section. See that little zone there, that's a no-go. Tell me who you know, floating on the beat like this. You can't not respect it, I ain't asking you to like this. You can always trust, I'll give you something here to vibe with. Heads turn when I pull out looking stylish. Ain't your typical rapper, I ain't got my neck froze. Still your favourite artist, couldn't even step close. Heard they want my crown, but I ain't never stressed though. Cause to your career that would be detrimental. Come on. I ain't playing. Sure, I've been a bad breed, I'm my dad's seed. Eyes low, mad lean, blame it on the. Got a wealth of knowledge, you should listen when I speak. I was probably the hardest kid in the class to teach. Come get on my level, come get on my level. From a young and true, I've been a different kind of rebel. Coming for it all, I'd be a fool if I just settle. The spirit guiding me won't see me dancing with the devil. Cause I. I get what I want when I want it. More time, I don't even want it, to be honest. To you, my life like a movie on. But to me, it's just another day at the office. Put my mum on the cover of a GQ. You can't relate cause that's something that G's do. Cut through, I'm bobbing and weaving. No one likes a don't be in your feelings. 10 o'clock on the dot. Pull up and I knew something from the lot. I think I'm being low key when I'm stepping in. But I'm little Sims, I forgot. Tell them don't be on me looking for a win. Push me, I'ma go super saiyan, know what I'm saying? Don't get me irate, ain't no stopping God's plan. Everybody bleeds red, so I fear no man.
In a lifetime, baby, it's the right time. I put on a red light. Told you it was on no side. You had always undressed. Never felt to impress. We had the best love all night. Come with me, take my hand, follow me to a place where we can be free. Follow me.
It's for my people.
When they said it with serious ease, we were way past the fondness.
talk until the sun comes up, but still can't relate. You play the same song over again. Don't turn it up, I don't wanna hear it. I said, why does it hurt me so much? Tell me, why does it hurt me so much? I could be totally mad, you could be going insane. I think you live in a dream, you say.
Me escucho escondido un picolo. Loco, mira, no fui a la escuela. Les estoy dando para el pelo. Aunque a tu soldado ya le duela. Noche con maleta, poco fuga en la ventana del Manolo. Al tiempo más voy queriéndolo. El dinero también voy amándolo. Cuando ya te coja vaya tela. Parecía como de novela. Ay, loco, no fui a la escuela, pero sí que aprendí. Colega quiere comprar una casa, mamá. Lo soñaba cuando trepaba ventana. Que está a punto pase de la... Él lo guarda porque es el que lo gana. Y no pienses ni siquiera en mañana. A no ser que tú te vayas a caer en cana. Y si piensas en mañana, vive rodeado de paredes y una ventana. Agradecido porque tengo una cena. Y calentito cuando quiero una cama. Y no envidio pa' que otro tenga fama. Hablan de lejos y de frente. Y tu padre facha me llamaría Mena. Y yo pago los impuestos por lo menos. Un racista que critica todos mis temas. Es porque su hija se enamoró de un nene. De una sociedad donde lo repelen. Y no quieren que tengamos el sonido. El miedo que abrirle a todos los ojos. Palabras que se quedaron en el olvido. Y seguimos progresando. Con fallo vamos.
let your hair grow out. Now I know it's safe to say nothing's perfect anyway. Don't wanna talk, baby, I just wanna dance. I don't wanna talk, no more living in my past, baby. Don't wanna talk, baby, I just wanna dance. And I'm not gonna stop till I forget what we had. We fell in love, but you don't know how. We were good once, but you're so cold now.
Meta nina, nina ode meta bahala. Ayende meta nina, nina ode meta bahala. Oh, ayende.
A leveza de quem se expande por inteiro, porque nunca se apartou da natureza, um corpo só. Livre tenho duas cabeças, como pássaro africano são cofado. Eu olho pra trás e reconheço o futuro, fincado no agora, resplandece o amanhã. Sou forte ainda como a folha baobá, quem vive guia nunca erra a direção. Sou uma árvore inteira de olho atento e pé no chão. Baobá! Desprendeu da baobá, só nascendo da vovó. leveza de quem se expande por inteiro, porque nunca se apartou da natureza, um corpo só. Livre tenho duas cabeças, como o pássaro africano Samboá. A leveza de quem se expande por inteiro, porque nunca se apartou da natureza, um corpo só. Livre tenho duas cabeças, como o pássaro africano Samboá. Eu olho pra trás e reconheço o futuro, fincado no agora, resplandece o amanhã. Sou forte ainda como a folha baobá, que me guia, lugar